This is Hear Me Out Part 2, Season 1.
Season 1. They're probably like, there's no more than one season anyway.
We're getting cancelled after one.
After like 2 episodes, we're gone.
We're done. I reached out to my spam account of maybe like 40 followers, and maybe only like 5 of my friends regularly, checking the stories. And I believe one of my friends was so kind to provide us with like a few topics. And so we're going to start it off with defining what NPC Ohio phrases are. Which to us is like, as our generation, but also as Canadians, we're like, what the hell?
What? I feel like the joke is universal, but
yeah,
I'm too old for that.
Me too.
I don't even know.
You're younger than me too.
Yeah, but it's like we're both just like not like, we find it funny if somebody makes that joke. But
yeah.
we're just not.
Oh my god! Like, they're such an Ohio citizen.
NPC. I don't. We don't even know. Like, they were like, define the different types of Ohio NPC phrases. So like, let me pull some up and then. Yeah,
because I know. Okay, apparently, I'm guessing if I were to put two and two together. 2 and 2 together. Yep.
Mm-hmm. She did not put 2 and 2 together.
I put 3 and 4 together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I were to put 5 and 6 together. I'm guessing they mean that Ohio is kind of like an NPC sort of state. Like, I have family, let's say, I was going to say like maybe like California is not very NPC, like Texas, places like that. But Ohio just seems very like, basic. I think that's why they're going with the NPC vibes from that state. Like, Ohio would be like Saskatchewan.
I guess
so,
like yeah. That. Yeah. Well,
are you catching the flow?
Are you catching the drift?
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you stroking what I'm hitting?
Are you hitting this joint?
What's that? Mm-hmm. Well, that I like pulled up.
What is this source? Reddit?
My source is Reddit.
Okay, of course it's Reddit.
When she banned skibbities as a style on pizza tower. The Aki way in Ohio, but you an uncanny risk god. What the fuck is that?
This is where it gets too much for me to understand.
Like, I'm like a grandpa in that sense. Like, I don't even fucking know.
Where are you guys? Is this funny? I mean, I guess it's kind of funny, but it's like, it's not as funny as when we were like that age, Like, I feel like we were definitely funnier.
Yeah.
But also, like, at this point, I'm like, what's the joke? Like, where is Ohio? Like, so someone from Ohio would say shit like that. Is that the joke?
I don't think that's a joke.
No.
I actually don't know what the joke is. I'm just here.
I think I've seen like viral videos where it's like someone just doing like something really atrocious in public, and they'll be like, "Oh, such an Ohio moment" or something like that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just like uncanny valley, kind of like that.
I guess, is it like people who do like NPC stuff and they're automatically from Ohio or something?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's the vibe. I think that's the vibe.
Yeah. I don't know why we picked that as a topic to start off with.
Well, as a Canadian, we don't really know that, we can't really associate Ohio with much, but
yeah,
we try to understand what y'all are saying. And I think
best.
a lot of TikTok is like American, so, like the jokes, I feel like we kind of just have to pick up on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also, one of the other topics my friend brought up to me to talk about was, have you ever met like a normal homeschooled person? Or like, I think that was kind of the wording of it.
Like, have you ever met somebody who's like sane and homeschooled?
And was homeschooled. Do you have any like friends that are homeschooled? Like, interactions like that?
I have had interactions. I don't have any friends who are homeschooled.
Okay.
I myself and all my friends went to like a private school, so it's like completely different than being homeschooled.
Okay, private school with uniforms, everything. With
uniforms, everything, the whole shebang.
What color were they?
My pants were like a khaki color, and then my shirt was like white with a red tie.
Red tie.
Red tie.
It's giving the Warblers from Glee, if anyone knows. God.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah.
Did you have like a summer outfit and a winter outfit?
No, actually, it was like summer all the way around, like in Saudi.
In Saudi, right?
And then it was like you either had like PE, so like physical education outfit, which was just like joggers with a white shirt.
Okay, fair.
Or you had the other one.
Yeah.
And even then, like in that, they had an option of either having like a short sleeve or like a full length sleeve.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, everybody would wear a full length sleeve.
For PE?
No, for like your
like
regular uniform.
Outfit. Okay.
Yeah, because like the PE was like short sleeve.
So they wanted to switch it up.
Yeah, which never made sense to me because they wouldn't also let you wear anything underneath.
Okay.
But then you would have to wear a full sleeve most of the time in your regular uniform.
Right.
So it's like, let people wear what they want to wear.
For real.
Yeah.
But did you like wearing uniforms?
They were good and bad, like in the sense that I didn't have to think about what I had to wear. It was like the same thing every single day.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind that. But they were really bad fitting uniforms. Like for me,
they were not flattering at all.
Not at all. Like I looked like a bag who could just fly away. Like it did not compliment.
Do you ever feel
like a plastic bag drifting through the wind.
Plastic bag.
Cancelled.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but it was like there were also other parts of the uniform which was like important. Me when I get plastic surgery.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I had a uniform.
Yeah, but it was like they also like used to like monitor your hair, your nails.
Oh god.
Your like look, like if girls were to wear makeup, like you could not.
Oh shit.
And like even if the girls had like longer nails, they couldn't.
Oh.
Like people would go against it and management would get mad, but it was also like just something like teach us math and go home. Like why do you care?
Trigonometry and leave.
Yeah, like it's not that deep. Just like keep it going. Like they also used to monitor what color socks you're wearing. And I'm like, who's seeing that? This is the baggiest pant ever. And a shoe that's covering everything.
Yeah, if you're taking your shoes off, like, what's happening?
Yeah, like...
No one's letting the dogs out in private school.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, who is actually checking this too? Like, who are you impressing? The principal? You know, there was...
The math teacher.
6 + 9 is...
Oh, okay.
But... No, there was even a point where they used to check our undergarments. Like, your vest and your underwear had to be a specific color.
How would they check that?
No, they would literally, like, there would be, like, female teachers, and they would go like this to check your undergarment, and then they'd just, like...
Oh, my God.
Check your pant like that as well.
What the hell?
And it was never that deep, because nobody can see that.
Oh, my God.
Nobody can see that.
That's insane.
So I was like...
So you're getting, like, molested out here, basically.
I wouldn't say molested, but it was, like, definitely, like, an invasion of privacy for somebody who was, like, 10.
Literally 10.
Like, I didn't know what that was at that point, but it's also, like, how are you justifying checking underwear of 10-year-olds?
Like, why does it matter that much to the school? Like...
Yeah, like, sure, if it's, like, me... at the age that I am right now, and we're trying to present ourselves to, like, external organizations or faculty, sure.
Yeah.
But it's like, as a 10-year-old, I want to go home and goo goo gaga. Why are you in here checking my kiki kaka? Like, the fuck? It was crazy. I was like, what do you mean?
Never, like, thought that would happen to, like, kids.
Right? Yeah. Like, you wouldn't believe what they used to do. And then they used to have us do flu shots. Yeah. Which is, like, fine.
Yeah. We had that, too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you would get your flu shots done. And, like, because they'd have to do it here, I think. You get it done here.
Something like that, yeah.
And then they also check your lice.
They're like, oh!
And they're like, yeah, let me check your lice.
What if you had lice?
If you had lice... So there was a paper printout.
You kicked out.
You kind of would. You were given like an ultimatum. It was like you either address the issue, take some days off, address the issue, and get it checked by the school again.
Okay.
Or if you choose not to, you're not getting seated in your class.
Oh.
Which is like...
So you're getting denied education.
Yeah, you're getting denied entry and education. So, which like I kind of understand, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, lice is contagious, right?
It is, yeah, because they only brought it on because there was this one time when somebody had it, and then the whole class got it.
Oh God! And life class.
Life class. First class, last class. So
grade 3, more like grade life.
So what did you learn in class today? Life. That made no sense.
Life is my favorite subject.
Life. But yeah, it was like, I don't know, my school did really weird stuff. And then...
It sounds like...
Yeah.
Was that just because we were private school? Or like, is that like normal for Saudi
It was...
schools?
It's not normal for Saudi school. Like,
okay.
I don't know if it has to be from the fact that like we were a private school. But we were also like a well-known private school.
Okay.
So, I don't know if
not
that
name
makes
dropping.
a difference. Not name dropping, because fuck that.
The principal finds you like...
And it's on site.
Gives you lice. Makes you wear those khakis again.
Not the khakis. That man had suspenders on every single day. Sometimes his pants would be up at that. And I was like, I don't think you need those anymore. Anyways.
It smells smelly as hell. Musty ass suspended.
I never went close to him like that to know.
No, that's too funny.
Yeah, but our school would also have like field trips.
Okay.
So it's
like
rich. Yeah, so they would
they
like
have budget.
Yeah, sure.
Field trips to where?
We were the one budgeting it.
True.
They all acted broke all the time. Oh. But like field trips to like, you would either go to like an amusement park, like here, like they would take you to P&E type.
Yep.
Like that.
Oh, nice.
So it was like, you know, amusement parks back home, like the good ones. Then this one time, like there was this one amusement park everybody really liked. Okay. And this one time, this one boy. So,
oh no.
Just so you know, we were like, what's the opposite of co-ed?
Co is like cooperative, so like
like girls and boys study together, but whatever, like we were separated.
Okay, they were separate.
Yeah, girls were separate, boys were separate because it's like a Muslim country, and like the girls were all fine, and then this one boy stole a phone.
What? How old are you guys?
Okay, so I think we were like 12, 13.
Okay.
He stole a phone. He stole a good amount of gold. Gold. First of all, why do you have gold in an amusement park? Yeah. But then again, it was Saudi.
Did he steal it from the amusement park?
Yeah. So we were all there, and he had other motives. Like I was enjoying the roller coaster, and he was over there enjoying the phone and the gold.
What's that? There's a term for these kind of people. I think it's like kleptomaniac.
Oh.
They like steal things and then they get like satisfaction from it.
Yeah,
I learned that in the
taking
Sims.
that risk.
Yeah.
I don't. Could be, or I don't know. He just wanted to, because then he stole all that, and he stole like another couple of things, like a watch and something else.
What the hell?
Yeah, and then the theme park later on after the, actually no, like right away, they were like, "Hey, this kid stole this, and then. They told everybody on the mic, like this was like midway through, like we weren't even done, like it wasn't even the end of the day. They go like, everybody get your ass on the bus. So like all 200 kids had to get back in the bus, like buses, and then and then they banned us. They banned us.
No, that kid ruined it for all of you.
Yeah, like everybody was like in their own zone, and that fucking kid. And then they banned all of us, and then they lifted the ban on the girls.
Okay,
because
they didn't steal.
They didn't steal, so the girls could go, but the guys couldn't. And then they took us to this dumbass other amusement park, which was like in the middle of nowhere, and it had a circus.
Now said you clowns belong here. He said you steal it.
They're the clowns here.
This is what you're gonna do. This is your job because you're not gonna get one after that.
Basically, like this is the clown house too. And then they had this ringmaster in the circus. All the teachers were like fiending over him. Now this man looked gay as hell. when I tell you that, more than me.
Like you could tell.
Yeah, like that was food basket gay. Like that was like food explosion. And, yeah, and I was like, you know what, good for him. I was like, chill, you go do that. But the teacher's like, oh my god, can I get a picture with you? And I was like, are you trying to make
Who the hell is this? He's not even a celebrity.
He's not even a celebrity. Like a random ass guy who I've never seen before. A ringmaster with a tiger.
Oh, the tiger.
I was like, where'd you get this tiger from, by the way?
Wait, this sounds kind of better than the first amusement park.
It was not better.
It was not.
Because I lost my wallet.
Oh.
And that wallet was like from...
At the circus?
No. I didn't lose it at the circus. I lost it in one of the rides. And somebody stole it.
Why is there so many stealing like going on? Like
I don't know. Like people just see money and they want to take it. Because like my wallet, I will say, was stacked. Because my parents used to send me stacked. Because it's like...
Oh yeah.
You have to pay for the stuff.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, take this money in case.
Yeah, and I lost all that money. Anyways,
at least you weren't the kid of some people that, the parents of the kid that was stealing probably.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it was crazy. School was so crazy. I could go on and on about it.
That's insane. I do not have any good stories like that ever in my Alberta schooling life.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that's like a private school, I guess. I don't know if you guys have like private school stereotypes, but
we did because like the private schools mostly spoke English.
Okay.
So because like public schools, as far as I know, didn't really teach English like that. Oh. Like it was like beginner level English when you got to like a higher grade, like at the end of your high school or something. Only then you like learned like beginner level English.
Okay.
But like for us, we were like taught English from right the start.
Yeah.
So it was like different in that. And then like, we used to have uniforms. They were like better schools. They had better facilities.
More budget.
Yeah. So it was different in that way.
When you think of it, there's like, I feel like if you were to rank schools, like homeschooling is like down there. And I don't know, like public schools, private schools, they could be kind of like the same range. Yeah. Like
homeschool wise, like we went so off topic.
We did.
But like homeschool wise, you used to have teachers, and then we had like there were like a couple of kids who were like children of the teachers.
Oh, okay.
Or like the professors or whatever.
Yeah.
And they would get homeschooled.
They wouldn't go to the school?
No.
What?
It was really telling actually.
Really?
Because it's like the way the professor or like the teacher is like homeschooling their own kid and not taking them to the school they teach at,
Why is that? That's so weird.
I know. The kid was weird, I would say, because he never made friends. So he never got the social cues or whatever. But it's also like you can't blame them.
Yeah.
Because it's
like it wasn't even their choice to begin with.
No.
That's the thing with homeschool kids. It's like, I mean, you're not really at the age of like consent when you get into like schooling, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like your parents probably decide if they want to homeschool you or not.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, I don't know how I feel about like homeschooling. Like I feel like people should just go to school. Like they should just, I don't know. Like if I was a parent, I would just put my kid in school.
Yeah.
Like there's teachers for a reason. Like they have to take that 4 years of like bachelor's of like study education, and then they're like people that are like decent. They're not gonna like corrupt your child's brain and whatnot. Like I feel like that's already the parents. I mean, I feel like if you homeschool your kid, it's like it has to be for a reason. Like maybe you like travel a lot or like not just cause like I feel like
like I understand if there's like certain parents who want a certain type of education given to their children, which I get it, but then there's also the part of like people who are just not able to afford sending their children to like private institutions or like public classes, which is like also understandable. But then again, it's like you're putting in so much effort yourself, because it's not like somebody else is coming and teaching your kids. You're the one teaching them. Like me, for example, I had like a private tutor as well.
Okay.
But that was to help me with
like any extra
coursework or like everything in school. So that's like different. Like I wouldn't consider that to be homeschooling.
Yeah, I think like tutoring is good.
Yeah, like that.
Like extra help is like so. I guess it's like really beneficial sometimes. Even for me, like I had to have like a bit of math tutoring on the side. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's giving Kumon.
It's giving Kumon. I did Kumon.
Oh, you did?
I did, but it was like it was like in Japan there's different kinds of Kumons. I had like this one where it was like a red bunny. I don't know if any of y'all know that one, but it's like my grandma would send me the workbooks from Japan.
Oh.
Just so I could like prepare and then do the advanced work. So like I was in like grade 5 doing like grade like 7 stuff or whatnot.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but Yeah, Japan education is tough. And then I think they have like similar rules to Saudi, where it's like my mom told me this, but also my cousins, they go to school there. And like, yeah, they have strict rules on like how you dress and like makeup and hair color, especially. Like, you cannot dye your hair, anything that's like non-natural. So what my cousin did, as soon as like she graduated from high school, she dyed her hair like brown. It wasn't even like blonde.
No, the way it was like brown.
Like, because all of the Japanese people have like pin black hair, right? So
sense.
she just dyed it like a brighter brown. It's like her.
Yeah.
But homeschooled kids are like a bit weird, though, I will say. Like, I used to have like a homeschooled friend, and keyword used to, because like, yeah, they just did not vibe well, and then they just don't have social cues, like you said.
Yeah. And it's also like, I don't blame them for finding it difficult to like make friends as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like you haven't been out there, you don't know how to socialize. Like, it's different if your parents do take you out to like social events.
Right.
But it's also like
if you're constantly at home, you know, if you're only around your parents, like...
Yeah, like, where else are you making friends? Like, at the playground?
Where are you interacting with people? Like, humans are social beings. Like, we need to interact, and that way we, like, learn from each other. We learn from, like, how each other is, like, we act, how we, like, interact, how we conversate, like, stuff like that. It's like, you don't just learn it from being, like, at home.
Okay, this is giving sociology.
Okay.
Yeah. Joint major. Do we offer sociology?
I think we do.
Yeah, I think we do.
Right? Yeah. It's kind of an NPC major. But also comms is kind of an NPC major, I will say.
I mean, look at us.
Hey, we're the fun major, I feel like.
Yeah, we're like, we don't care type major.
Yeah. Like, we're the...
Like, we don't take it serious. Like that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, maybe people like Alan would disagree, where they're like, he's like, oh, I hate student athletes, like, they just join comms because it's easy. Stuff like that.
And I'm like, okay, more for us.
Like, comms is like, it's not like easy, but I guess it is one of the easier, like, majors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, anything is hard if you're down.
Okay, student athlete.
Student athlete.
Not all student athletes are dumb, but I will say a lot of them, like, don't take school as seriously as their sport. You know, like, they're in here just to, like, play it. Like, well, potentially make it big, but...
Yeah, well, because technically we're supposed to still take education. It's just a way to get in.
Yeah.
But I know SFU has been fucking over a lot of the student athletes lately.
Oh, yeah.
With all the programs they're, like, cutting off and, like, not funding. Yeah.
And it's like, where is your money going to? But that's okay. I'm not a student athlete, so...
Yeah. The only time I was a student athlete was, like, on sports day at school.
Were you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I used to play soccer and basketball.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you played the short sport and the tall sport?
Yeah, it was... Short sport is great.
Because soccer, there's a lot of short guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they don't really need height. They just need the...
Yeah, they just need the legs.
They just need the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Were you, like, like, playing, like, regularly, like, tournaments and whatnot?
We had, like, an inter-school tournament.
Okay.
Which I played in for both of the games, but I wasn't, like, national or, like, even with other schools. I wasn't all that. Yeah. I was just doing it for, like, just because.
The resume?
Yeah. Not even the resume. I don't even have it on, like, my resume because, like, who cares?
I played soccer and basketball. I was number 12 on the field.
I don't even know. I don't even know what I was, honestly.
Oh my god. In high school, I was a choir kid.
Oh, do a little choir for us.
Hallelujah. You know that song? The Shrek song? We sang it.
Not the Shrek song.
I was a soprano, right? Mm-hmm. But that was because, like, my best friend also was a soprano, so I didn't want to, you know, leave her. So I was, like this with her. So, but my voice, like, because, you know, with girls, they're like, oh, yeah, like, we all have high voices. We can all be sopranos. Yeah. But also, I liked how sopranos, because they usually get the melody line. Mm-hmm. And altos have to go, like, I guess, you know, deeper, and then they usually, like, don't follow the melody. So I'm not used to doing that. Mm-hmm. So I feel like whenever I would try to sing the alto line, I'd just jump right back to the melody.
Yeah.
So I was like, no,
I think, yeah.
I'm soprano. Yeah, I'm soprano. I can hit the high note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm acting like I understand what she's saying here, but like
you don't?
No.
Oh, well, sopranos sing the highest notes.
Okay.
They usually follow the melody, so that's like whatever you hear in like the radio.
Okay.
And altos would sing like a bit lower.
Okay.
And that would be for girls. And then like there's tenor and bass for guys. Mm-hmm. Tenor is like the higher one for guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Choir terms. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have music.
You didn't?
No.
At all?
Not at all.
Oh. Did you have theater? You had theater, right?
It wasn't like a theater class. Like you could do a play.
Okay.
For fun. But it wasn't like a class.
It's just in the bag. You're just like making a play.
Yeah, you were just like, there would be like a tay with plays and you would do the play.
Okay. That's kind of sad.
Yeah. It was like, yeah.
Do you guys not have a lot of like different options, like extracurriculars?
No, not really, because like we studied Cambridge, the Cambridge curriculum, like from the UK.
Okay, UK.
Yeah, so like they had a lot of course offerings like overall.
Yeah. For
their education. Our school chose to not have any of that.
Okay.
Like I feel like, and this is so dumb, but it's like the furthest we could go with like being experimental was like IT.
Oh my god, IT!
IT! Oh my god! Touched a computer.
Did you have a computer lab?
Yeah, we had like a computer lab, which was like fine. Like I did IT for the longest I could, and then at one point I had like a mental health one shit, and then I just cried to my professor, and he was like, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, "Ow!"
I like how you say professor, but it's like high school.
Yeah, it's like high school. It's like teacher or whatever you call them. Yeah.
Was IT was IT the thing that caused you to have a mental breakdown?
No, it was
like
maths.
God, these computers. Like...
No, it was maths. Not gonna lie, the IT.
Oh, I hate math.
Yeah, maths and statistics, and then mechanics.
Girl, why are you taking everything?
It was apparently like a thing. It was like for the first, like at the last 2 years of your high school.
Yeah.
Or like your A levels, because it's not high school. Like we in Cambridge, you call it A levels.
Okay.
Like you took maths with mechanics. And then you took maths with statistics as well.
What the hell?
Like stats. And I was like...
What the hell is mechanics? Like fixing cars?
It was kind of like really similar to like physics.
Oh, that's what I was
But
thinking.
like with maths in it.
Okay.
I was like, who gaff? I don't gaff.
Who gaff for real?
Well, no, like...
Like why can't you just like choose like... Because for me, like I could just choose, you know, like based on what I was going to pursue in university. I was like, oh, I don't need to take this. Like I didn't need to take the advanced math course because I was like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
But some of my friends needed it if they were going to apply to like engineering or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, because you had to take a certain set amount of courses. And like if you were in the medical department, you didn't have to.
Okay.
But it was like, they also didn't let you mix and match a lot. They kind of controlled what you would pick. So at the time, I picked business and IT. Ooh. So you had to do maths in it. Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool.
Business and IT, yeah. It was like related to like management information systems.
Oh my god. In high school?
In high school. Well.
That's crazy.
Like starting into it. And then I got here, I started as a BD. I was in BD. And then I said, you know what? No.
You were in BD?
I was in BD.
I did not know that.
And then it went to like communications and business. Then business became my minor. And I completely dropped business.
Why did you completely drop it? I'm just curious.
Math. Like even in the minor, they had you take accounting and math, and I can't do either of those.
Oh yeah.
Like for the life of me, I could not.
I feel like communication is the major people go if they can't do math.
Yeah,
or that's just me.
Yeah, but like a lot of people think, oh, it's like so easy, da da da.
Yeah.
But you have to like write.
Yeah, you have to write.
You have to write, and it's like if you're not like a yapper like us, you're.
Oh yeah, I'm a professional yapper. Like I don't necessarily even like writing essays. Like a lot of people in this major like actually genuinely like to write, but I don't really care for that either. Yeah. So I'm just here. And I just like, I'm good at making it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that is good for comms, I guess.
Yeah, that's all I guess. C's get degrees.
C's get degrees, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite quote.
School of
C.
Communication with C. Yeah, see?
School of only people that get C's. No, but it's really embarrassing for me too, like growing up though, being bad at math, because my mom was like, like a certified like math baddie. Like she like was so good at math. She was a math tutor.
Period.
And they're just me like, what happened to your daughter? Like, why did you not transfer any of the math genes to me? Like, please.
Yeah, I know. Like it was like none of my siblings were good at math.
Really?
Yeah, but my dad was.
He's the only one.
Yeah, it was like so weird.
Yeah.
He always used to get so mad because none of us would.
How don't you understand?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know. Like we were all bad at math.
Yeah. At this point, I think at some point they just gave up too, because my mom never really like got mad at me. She was just kind of like, it's okay, like you don't need to understand. Like,
yeah.
Just be happy. And I was like,
do what makes you happy.
Yeah, and I was like, so I'm not taking math.
English.
So I'm dropping out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't like math and communication.
Yeah.
But yeah, then where did we go with this topic? So we came to a conclusion that homeschool kids, the ratio is pretty bad though. Like if you were to ask like, oh, have I met a homeschool kid that's, not, I guess, not normal? That's not weird?
Yeah.
Then it would be like, I'm like, oh, maybe that being homeschooled has a part to play with, how they act. So it's definitely something that shouldn't be ruled out, in my opinion. But,
yeah.
I think my education and like where I grew up and like the school I went to, it definitely played a part in like who I am. And yeah, I don't think I'm weird.
No.
I have social cues.
Yeah.
And
most of the time.
Yeah. And in Calgary, like where I grew up, it's like there's the Catholic school system, and then the Calgary, it's just like the normal like you call it like Calgary Board of Education, and then that's like the two schools.
Oh,
okay. So like there's like a bunch of schools under the Catholic, and then a bunch of schools under like the Board of Education, and then I feel like Catholic school people are a bit kind of more normal.
Are more normal?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the other schools are a bit more like kind of like always getting into trouble and whatnot.
Oh, because it's like more public?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know how it works, because I'm not necessarily like super Catholic, but I could still get into Catholic school.
Oh, is there like, okay, this could be like really like dumb, but is that like a requirement?
I think it's one of the requirements is like at least one of your parents has to be like Catholic, but like how are they gonna prove that? But I don't know, I could be getting my facts wrong because it's been a while since I've graduated. I'm old. Yeah.
No, that's interesting because like back home, like Islam being like like one of the major religions, or like sometimes even the only one. Like it's like pretty much everybody is like Muslim.
Yeah.
And then they teach you like Islamic studies.
Oh wow.
From the get-go.
Period. That was me reading every like Bible verse ever.
Yeah. It was like basically that. And then you had like Quran lessons where you would read the Quran.
Okay.
Yeah, but like those things would like finish up before you got into like high school. So like before you did your O levels, like you wouldn't know that.
You just learned everything. You already learned the Quran.
Like you already learned the basics and everything. Because then again, it's also like, how far are you gonna stretch the history?
Like we already know.
Yeah, like if you can get that covered in like the first 6, 7, 8 years, like where else?
Like why prolong it? Because at my point, like I think all our like religious education ended in grade 9.
Yeah.
And then like from grade 10, it was just like, okay, like we have like weekly masses where we just sing, and like everyone knows the songs because they just grew up with it, right? So you just kind of like sing, and then the choir would sing like religious hymns and whatnot for the masses. And now I'm like not even religious.
Yeah, now she's there with me.
Now I'm just I'm not an atheist. I'm just like I just think there's a higher spirit, and I manifest things, and I'm
part spiritual, part agnostic.
Yeah, I'm a spiritual queen.
I remember how one time she manifested with me with her crystals. We're not going to talk about what she manifested.
I manifest a lot of things with my crystals.
Yeah.
But it's worked out most of the time.
Yeah.
Almost all the time.
Yeah. I'm going to ask her to manifest something for me today. So
okay.
She was like,
Okay. What is
conversation off the camera.
Okay, off the camera. Yeah.
But
This is a good topic.
Yeah.
I think we like talked about a lot of juicy things today.
Yeah. I feel like we never come on here with knowing what we want to talk about.
Yeah, and then it just kind of goes
off
we just on like three different like directions.
Exactly. It's like if you guys have any certain things you want us to talk about, like we're more than happy to like see.
Yeah, I don't know. You can maybe like message CMNSU or something, or like don't comment.
Yeah, don't find our Instagrams.
Don't send me hate.
Don't send me hate, okay?
Yeah, I'm just a girl.
I'm just here to chill.
Well, we have this new set now, and it'll probably keep improving as we go.
As we go, yeah. We were thinking about it last week.
Yeah.
And then we were like, okay, this is where we're going. Like, we're gonna improve the background.
Yeah.
We got Justin Trudeau there.
Yep. We got what is this, like Rio de Janeiro, like
banner.
New Orleans core. I don't know what kind of core that is. It's not really given.
It's just there.
Yeah, but remodeling this whole space is like one of our goals for the summer.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get there.
Someday.
Fingers crossed.
But yeah, I think that's all for today's episode. Again, if you guys have any ideas of what you want us to talk about, we're like always open because we talk a lot. Yeah, and I'm sure we have a lot to say about some of the randomest things ever.
Period.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.